Hello, this is Vanessa from Celestial Soul Tarot, and welcome to your daily tarot reading. We're going to start off with a rune casting, and we'll lay out the foundation here. So while I do this, because it does get quite noisy, I'm just going to mute the audio while I do the casting, okay? There we go. So just keep in mind, right, that these readings are general. Let's see what we have coming through here. Okay. And also, tarot is timeless, right? Energy is fluid. So just keep an open mind, right? That not every reading is for you. Okay, just take only what resonates, yeah? So we'll take a look into the recent past here for some context, right? Recent past energies. From what I'm picking up here, right, it just comes down to, from what I'm looking at just with the runes here, and of course the cards will clarify, but it comes down to someone who's in a partnership, right, relationship situation that you don't want to be in. Right, it's coming across as someone who is experiencing maybe some conflict, a possible current separation that you're with, or maybe you have separated yourself from maybe coworkers. Maybe you're taking some time off. Maybe you're on vacation to take a break. There's a break energy in the recent past here, right? There could be some sort of legal problem, some sort of injustice, right? You're not forcing things to happen here in the past as well, right? So, but there is a situation here around a partnership, relationship, contractual energy where you're not happy, you feel confined, you don't want to be there anymore, you're opening yourself up to change, although in order for this change to happen, you have to end one thing. So, to break up or, get a divorce if you're moving towards a new type of relationship, or to give your 2 weeks notice if there's a new job situation open for you. But there's a lot of happiness and success and vitality and warmth and new connections here available for you. A lot of confidence moving into as the advice, but also near the future here as well, right? So let's just that's essentially the gist of the reading, but we can, if you're interested in kicking it around and digging deeper, the energies will show themselves, right? So let's take a look into the recent past here for some context, recent past energies, right? What do we have coming through here? To clarify these energies, please. Taking a look into, there we go, recent past, yeah, feeling stuck. That's why I said you're not forcing things to happen here. There's a decision that needs to be made. You're not, like I said, wanting to be there, but there's something here where you're kind of blocking your heart. You're choosing to maybe think and analyze the situation more so than with your heart, your feelings, right? So I'm wondering, is it a good time? Should I stay? Should I go? I feel like where you are, you're staying put where you are. You haven't left yet, right? This is someone who's still in the situation, right? So let's just take a look here, and we are going to clarify these energies as well. So let's take a look at the current situation here. Current situation. And what do we have coming through here? Yeah, we have the moon, right? Some confusion, maybe some uncertainty. There's a lot of fear that comes up with the energy of the moon here as well, right? So, your intuition could really be telling you something. There could be a lot of secrets that are coming up as well. For some of you, right, you could be really opening up to seeing that there could be some sort of like cyclical patterns, because this is the moon, right? So again, the moon rules cycles. There could be cyclical patterns of behaviors and situations and habits, karmic patterns with some of these people that you're with, where it's just like it feels like things are happening over and over again and you're not really knowing why, and you need to dig deeper, right? This is kind of like a shadow card where you need to really dig deeper as to why is this happening? Why do I keep going through this with these people, with this person, right? That sort of thing. There could be some secrecy coming through here as well in regards to these energies with, a potential relationship, a partner, whether you have secrets or your partner might have a secret as well. But I feel like this could even be in regards to like work, right? Or maybe it has everything to do with family, right? There could be some sort of family secrets here where there could be some conflict within your family, your siblings, relatives, that sort of thing, right? So because we also have the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So there's just a lot of disappointment, a lot of hurt, a lot of sadness, right? There's loss of relationships here and connections, right? There could be some guilt involved as well. So let's take a look into the challenge here. Right, what is the challenge here? And like I mentioned before, it's like some of you, you're in a situation that you don't want to be in, but you don't know. It's like you can't find a way out. You don't know how to leave. You want to leave, but there's no way. Like there's no information. There's no idea. There's lack of clarity here. Like I said, creating a whole lot of confusion and uncertainty. We do have Judgment that just popped up here. Right, so it's like issues from the past are coming up to the surface to be addressed here. Right, there's a need to look at some sort of secret, like some of these things, you can't hide. They're going to come back up. Right, and so, I mean, who knows how long maybe some of these secrets or things that were kind of swept under the rug were ignored for a while. No one really wanted to talk about it. No one wanted to look at it. Let's just move on. But that's the thing, it's going to come back around, right? So, because the energy of Judgment is ruled by Pluto. Pluto, you think it's gone forever, and it's, what do you know? It comes back, right? If it's not finished, anything that isn't finished is going to come back, right? So it's just a matter of time, right? So, yeah, we have the Ten of Swords coming through here, right? It's like complete devastation here, right? It's this energy of defeat. It's over. There's an energy of failure, maybe rock bottom for some of you, betrayal, the backstabbing, right? It's like things just can't seem to get any worse. It's like, what else? I mean, for some of you, there's just this constant, a pattern or situation, around these relationships or, for some of you, it's a partner. For some of you, I mean, like I said, it could be coworkers, it could be family members, right? We have death at the bottom of the deck, right? There's a clear ending that's coming through, but this is a huge transformation, a huge time for you to kind of get back out into life again, right? Because again, these clear endings, these fears, this uncertainty, it's all kind of forcing you back on yourself. Why is this happening? Why is this going on? And that's the thing here. It's like the fact that you want to leave and you can't. And again, it's just, this comes down to like, you're here. Why is this happening? Right. And as this challenge, I feel like you're really meant to rise above. There could be just a lot of fears with this Ten of Swords, fears around having to make that decision to end something that you don't want to be in, to end it once and for all. Right, to transform your life, to do something else, to be with somebody else, right, that sort of thing. And so, right, for some of you, I feel like there's a really strong need to kind of take your power back, especially with death here, right? Death is ruled by Scorpio. It's like take your power back. Some of you are just, again, feeling like if you have people, secrets, lies, betrayal, that sort of thing coming up to the surface, and things are being, everything is, it's like you have this huge target on your back here, right? This is kind of just showing you that it's time to take your power back, so to speak. You have, although this one is reversed and it's saying you don't want to be there, you have that energy, you have something within you to stand up for yourself, to take charge of your situation and to leave, right? So you can do that, right? There is a way out here, right? The tens are the end of a cycle. There is hope, right? Let's just take a look here at the help, right? What is helping the situation here, right? And so we do have I was, and that has everything to do with endings, right? So there's an energy here. It's symbolic of death, the end of a relationship, right? It is a gateway though, right? It is showing an ending and that you are overcoming all kinds of obstacles and challenges, the secrets, the lies, the betrayal, the backstabbing, the gossip, the mind games, the resentment, the bitterness. I mean, you know, fill in the blank, whatever this is for you. Yeah, what's helping you is the fact that you're no longer emotionally connected to where you are, right? And that's the thing. This is very difficult for somebody who is going through this, right? I mean, who knows how long you've been with the situation, especially if it's with family members, right? Who kind of are stuck in their energies of, you know, the gossip and betrayal and secrecy and lies and stirring the pot at family reunions and weddings and all that sort of, you know what I mean? Like there's people that you just don't want to be around, and perhaps you separate yourself for them for that reason, because you know on a deeper level that's exactly what they're doing, right? And so they're lowering their own vibration, you know, and they're going to go through their own dark night of the soul. That's just what's going to happen for them eventually, perhaps, you know, if not in this lifetime, another lifetime, so to speak, right? And that's the thing here too. You need to focus on yourself and the fact that where you are, it's just you, it's a realization, perhaps for some of you, as the challenge is to accept that it is over, right? As difficult and as hard as this reading really is for the person that I'm talking to. And that's the help here, is the fact that you know that it's over. You're no longer emotionally invested in there. You're physically here, you're physically in this space, but you're no longer emotionally invested in it, right? So this is very, very challenging here. Let's take a look into the advisory. We do have Sowilo here, which is the life force energy of the sun. And this is someone who's, you know, it's to regain that sense of confidence. Like I said, stand up for yourself. And right, we do have the Four of Pentacles coming through here, along with the Four of Cups, right? This is everything to do with a couple of fours and building that solid foundation for yourself, right? So we also have the Seven of Wands energy. There's a strong pushback as well, right? There's an opposition. You and the other person, you and the other people in your life, right? So you're perhaps really trying to fight for yourself or fending people off. Maybe you're just trying to, there's a real need to draw some clear, strong boundaries, right? So, and maybe some of you are really outnumbered depending on what you're going through, but I mean, there's a real need to start facing your challenges head on with some of these people to really stand your ground as well, especially if they start coming at you. But from what I'm getting here with the advice is there, even though you're rejected, this is coming across as someone who's very isolated or alone, right? Clearly, in you, again, you could be in a work environment, surrounded by lots of people. You're in a relationship. You're at a reunion. You're at a wedding. You're being ignored. Again, you're not. No one's talking to you. They're ghosting you. They're, you know, whatever this is. You're not being invited out for lunches. I mean, who knows? Whatever this is for you, I feel like there's a strong energy of needing to build that strong foundation within yourself, right? Financially for you. Open yourself up to new opportunities, especially with this cup from the universe, right? So you have these three cups, essentially is the Three of Cups, the celebratory energy. But I typically see that in some cases where it could be like sibling rivalry or coworkers, you know, these jealous coworkers or something like that, where you're kind of surrounded by people who aren't inviting you anywhere. They're not inviting you to the barbecues, the lunches, going for drinks after work, whatever you're interested in, right? And that's the thing. It's like just being ignored and pushed away, I think, for some of you here on a deeper level. But before, I mean, sure, you don't want to be there, but you're meant to stay right where you are. Essentially, you're meant to hold on, remain confident, stand your ground. And I mean, there will be a new opportunity available here for you, as bored and unhappy and perhaps even awkward as the situation currently is. I do see this as a new opportunity being handed to you by the universe. Again, it's going to be a matter of time, right? So you're meant to really hold on to where you are, especially if finances are involved, right? And you don't have any place to go, right? You don't have backup. You don't have a backup job. You know, you don't have a lot of financial stability. that sort of, maybe you are in debt, right? So you're really meant to stay right where you are until a new offer comes along. So just keep looking, right? For some of you, this has everything to do with a work situation, right? But again, it could be family, where you don't feel connected to them. And at the end of the day, like, there's going to be new connections, new relationships. And although they're not blood relative family, I mean, we all have soulmates somewhere, and soulmate can be a new friend. It could be a new neighbor, right? It could be a new coworker somewhere, right? And that's the thing, unfortunately, if this is a family situation and like you're the black sheep or something like that, it's just, you don't have time for that. It's, it's like they've rejected you. It's just time to move on. There's a new community of people here for you, right? And to not dim your light, right? Let's take a look here into this Two of Swords. We'll just dig a little bit deeper here. Why is the Two of Swords here in the recent past energy? Right, Two of Swords. Why is the Two of Swords here? Yeah, Five of Swords. Cold, cold energy, right? I mean, this is very challenging to go through. I mean, for some of you, this is just, again, look, we have the Two of Swords clarifying here as well with the bottom of the deck. So, and that's the thing. There, for some of you, could be like a clear separation here in the past, right, where you're cutting these people out of your life. But this is a desire. This is something that you want. You can't do it anymore. The battle, it feels like just this constant battle, mind games, right, that sort of thing. Psychological warfare comes to mind with these people, and you feel stuck and you want to leave, but you can't, right, sort of thing. Or you want to leave this relationship, but you can't. It's just cold, cold energy. Very hostile, right? You just can't deal with it. Let's take a look into the moon. Why is the moon here? Yeah, we have the Six of Swords, right? So this is transition, right? You're opening yourself up to, like I said, moving on, right? We do have the Tower, right? This can be an implosion where you get some clarity, epiphany, a breakthrough, to help you to make some sort of sudden changes as well, right? But this could also be something on the outside where there's some major shifts. Again, there's something that needs to happen here. There's a complete breakdown, perhaps of communication, a breakdown of a structure of relationships here, so to speak, right? It's not working out. It was never built on a solid foundation to begin with, right? And so again, with these relationship energies, I mean, with this energy coming through here, you want to have that balance of give and take, of giving and receiving, right? Of the love, the appreciation, the acknowledgement, right? That sort of thing, the generosity, right? There's none of that coming through here. It could be actually very one-sided, right? We have the King of Cups here, right, as that challenge, right? King or Queen, these are not gender specific readings, but the King of Cups here, you're really meant to love yourself enough to know that it's time to move on, right? Love yourself enough to know that you deserve better, right? We have the Seven of Wands coming up here again, right? Very strong defensive energy, just facing continuous challenges and opposition with, it could be one person, could be a group of people, and whatever this is for you, I feel like your intuition is strongly telling you, right? Again, secrets, lies, betrayal, the moon, things are fragmented, not seeing things clearly. But again, your intuition is telling you something. And I feel like your intuition is telling you that there are people who are talking about you behind your back. They are gossiping about you. There is the psychological warfare. They are ghosting you. If you have coworkers that are trying to play mind games and power and control tactics, and feeling like they have more experience and so they know better and they are better and all these things. It's like, again, power and control, mind games, right? That karma will come back to them in some way, shape, or form. So unfortunately for them, if they don't watch tarot readings, then they'll have no idea. It's going to come for them. But focus on yourself. It's all you can do. I wouldn't even stir the pot. Ignore all of this energy if you can with some of these people and move on with your life. But I do feel like this is very, like I said, it's independent energy moving forward here. But I do feel there is a new opportunity available for you. But I do feel, yeah, your intuition is really trying to tell you something, to love yourself enough to know that it's time to leave, to like open yourself up, open your heart up to new opportunities, right? So it's to kind of start getting yourself back out there. Yeah, the help here is the Six of Pentacles. There is someone else out there. This is the helping card, right? So being unhappy and opening yourself up, opening your heart up to the fact that it's over, you're accepting it, but you're going to stay right where you are for a period of time because of your stability and your security. And you might have family, you know, that you have to take care of, that sort of thing. Stay right where you are, but I do feel there is help coming for you, right? That opportunity is there. It might take some time, right? Maybe for some of you, could take a few days, a few weeks, a few months, who knows, right? But just be patient. Let's take a look here at this Four of Pentacles. Yeah, Four of Pentacles, clarifying the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, stay right where you are. Right? Focus on building that foundation, your knowledge, your skills, right? For some of you here, let's take a look at this Four of Cups. Yeah, there's that Page of Cups. There's that new offer, new opportunity. There's that cup I was telling you about. It's right here, right? And this Page of Cups is someone who's opening themselves up to new relationships and connections and friendships, co-workers, that sort of thing, right? Because it just feels like a very difficult and challenging situation. The mind games, the drama, very low energies, right? People who are stuck in fear. Maybe people are jealous and fearful that you're going to take their place. That's fear energy, right? So some people have all of these fears that are coming up to the surface here, especially with the moon, and your energies, coming up here too. But it's coming up to the surface to show you it's coming to show you the truth, who these people are, right? We have the Three of Swords, pain, suffering, again, more betrayal, heartache, right? And so there's a strong opportunity here for healing as well, right? Again, with the difficult conversations, the painful truth, right? The heartbreak, the rejection, right? For some of you, it's just difficult. Separation, again, for some of you here, the separation of, for some of you, it's a love relationship. For some of you, it could be like a work situation. For some of you, there's, a real difficult energy around home and family, whatever this might be, the connections that you're with, right? Your intuition is really telling you that some of these people believe what you're feeling. Some of you, it's like you can see it. People will kind of show you who they are through their actions as well, right? And for what they're not saying, if they're not communicating with you, if they're ignoring you, right? If they're ghosting you, if they have, they don't interact with you, what does that tell you? You know what I mean? So pay attention to all the signals, all the signs. Your intuition is telling you something about some of these people in your life. Could be a variety of energies. Maybe you have siblings, maybe you have coworkers, maybe it's a variety of energies coming through here, right, within your life. And it's time to, again, for some of you, there's a holding on or staying right where you are to build a foundation. So it is coming across as a strong work type of situation for the most part that I'm picking up. But stay strong, stay confident, know that you have what it is to succeed. And I do feel there is a new offer or opportunity definitely coming for you in the near future here, right? It's just you're meant to trust the process. And if you have to, just remove yourself whenever you can, perhaps from these people. So because their energy will just continue to drag you down, not to stir the pot and get involved with any of their drama. Okay. So this is what I have for you. I want to thank you so much for watching, and hopefully you found this reading helpful.